People get rise from villages north to the city life, building the future, doing what's right. Agriculture, education, healthcare for all, clean water and sanitation, standing tall across 15 counties and 60 tribes.
All right, listeners, this is how I love to welcome you to the program, The Conversation with the Vision Bearer, live on Kia FM 95.9. In case you just tuned in, let me say a pleasant welcome. So, well, dear listener, as we are awaiting the arrival of our panelists, we encourage you to join our live, tune in, stay connected, and be part of the conversation by sharing your comments and questions. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with an exciting discussion live on Kia FM 95.9. So, whilst awaiting our panelists, let's go for the theme song, The Conversation with the Vision Bearer.
Conversations with the Vision Bearer. Bringing hope alive. Giving back so our people can rise. From villages north to the city life, building the future, doing what's right. Agriculture, education, healthcare for all, clean water and sanitation, standing tall across 15 counties and 60 tribes. Crystal Potier keeps hope alive.
All right, folks. Welcome to another edition of The Conversation with the Vision Bearer, live on Kia FM 95.9. As we are waiting the arrival of our panelists, we encourage you to join our live, drop in your comments, share the live. You can follow us on Facebook, KCN TV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kia Communication Network, for the latest updates. Until then, still, don't you go away whilst we are waiting for the arrival of our panelists of the program, The Conversation with the Vision Bearer, live on Kia FM 95.9.
From my body, Conversations with the Vision Bearer.
Okay, let me take this time to say good evening, good afternoon to Mr. Andrew out there, United States of America. Welcome to the platform, The Conversation with the Vision Bearer, sir.
To the city.
Good to hear you. Welcome too.
Okay, all right.
Education, healthcare for
backstage while we are with the other folks to arrive. You just keep me a little bit in the backstage while we are with the other folks to arrive.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So, listeners, don't you go away as we are awaiting the arrival of our panelists on the platform, The Conversation with the Vision Bearer. That comes to you every Sunday from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m.
Together we build it.
You can join the live, you can share the live. You can follow us on Facebook. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kia Communication Network. Follow us on Facebook, KCN TV. And join the family. And trust me, today's edition of The Conversation with the Vision Bearer, you don't want to miss out.
Conversations with the Vision Bearer. Bringing hope alive. Giving back so our people can rise. From villages north to the city lights. Building the future, doing what's right. Agriculture, education, healthcare for all. Clean water and sanitation, standing tall across 15 counties and 60 tribes. Christopher Tia keeps hope alive. Believe Liberia will rise again. Together we build it hand in hand. Conversations with the vision bearer, hosted by Munir Gesem, the general. With Katropia by his side. Lemon Gear Radio, FM 95.9. KCLTV, Facebook, and Gear Network, YouTube. The time is now. Let's build an area. Whoa, whoa, together. Whoa, yeah. Oh, da, da, da. Ba da 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 da. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, listener, in case you just tune in, you log down to the Nation Heartbeat, Kia FM 95.9. On the program, The Conversation with the Bishop Biara, that comes to you every Sunday.
Giving back so our people can rise.
6 o'clock p.m.
Villages north to the city light.
8 o'clock p.m.
Building the future.
Live on Kia FM 95.9.
That's right.
You can join the live, you can join the platform.
Education, healthcare for all.
As we are awaiting our panelists.
And sanitation, standing tall.
And again, let me say good afternoon to the people of District 8, especially the Soniwe community.
Keeps hope alive.
Those of you driving or riding under the voice of Kia Communication Network, Kia Radio FM 95.9 this lovely Sunday. Drive with care. Observe the traffic rules.
We believe Liberia.
Limit your speed.
Together we build.
As you know, the life you saved today might be yours or someone so precious to you out there.
Hosted by Munir Gesem, the general.
If you're celebrating your day today, I want to say a blessed one. God richest blessing. Long life and prosperity. But hey, please, you can join the live. Join the live.
The time is now.
You can join the live.
Let's build an area. Whoa, 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 whoa. Conversations with the vision bearer. Christopher here, bringing hope alive. Giving back so our people can rise. From villages north to the city lights. Building the future, doing what's right. Agriculture, education, healthcare for all. Clean water and sanitation, standing tall across 15 counties and 60 tribes. Christopher Tia keeps hope alive. We believe Liberia will rise again. Together we build it hand in hand. Conversations with the vision bearer, hosted by Munir Gesem, the general. Entropy by your side. Lemon Gear Radio, FM 95.9. KCLTV, Facebook, and Gear Network, YouTube. The time is now. Let's build an area. Oh, together. Oh, yeah. From my body. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I don't know. Conversations with the vision bearer. Mr. Bucky, bringing hope alive.
Yes, conversation with the Vision Bearer.
Giving back so our people get alive.
Every Sunday live on Care FM 95.9.
Just walk through the city lights, building the future.
From 6 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. Live on Care FM 95.9.
Healthcare for all.
Yes, trust me, you can join the live.
We
You
want
can follow us on Facebook, KCN TV, or subscribe to our YouTube channel.
across
Whilst we are awaiting our panelists
the
to join the platform.
keep
This lovely Sunday marks the 12th of July 2026. Hey, don't forget, get your phones ready. On the conversation with the Vision Bearer, we got two segments on this platform. The first segment we talk about national issues.
hosted by Munir Guest.
The second segment on the platform deals with the biblical questions and answer, where you have the opportunity to win yourself a prize.
The finite KCLTV.
So don't miss out today's edition of the program, The Conversation with the Vision Bearer.
Whoa,
You can join the live now. You can join the live.
whoa,
Share the live.
oh man,
And also you can follow us on Facebook, KCN TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel,
the vision bearer,
Key Communication Network.
bringing hope alive. Giving back so our people
Till then, don't you go away.
from villages walk through the city lights, building the future.
Make sure you be part of the conversation,
That's right.
so that we can have a great show.
Healthcare for all.
Together we can make it.
Clean water and sanitation. Standing tall across 15 counties and 60 tribes. Christopher Tia keeps hope alive. We believe Liberia will rise again. Together we build it hand in hand. Conversations with the Vision Bearer. Hosted by Munir Guest and the General. With Entropy by his side. Lemon Gear Radio, FM 95.9. KCLTV, Facebook, and Gear Network, YouTube. The time is now. Let's build an area. Oh, oh, together. Oh, yeah. Yeah. From my body, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I don't know. Conversations with the Vision Bearer. Mr. Bucky, bringing hope alive. Giving back so our people get alive. From villages walk through the city lights, building the future, doing what's right. Agriculture, education, healthcare for all. Clean water and sanitation. Standing tall across 15 counties and 60 tribes. Christopher Tia keeps hope alive. barrier will rise again. Together we build it hand in hand. Conversations with the Vision Bearer. Hosted by Munir Gesson, the General. With Entropy by his side. Lemon Gear Radio, FM 95.9. KCMTV, Facebook, and Gear Network. YouTube, the time is now. Let's build an area. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, Tuzan, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good by the blessing of God.
Okay. Shortly, the CEO will join us, and then we also have Reverend Cummins is also coming up. Unfortunately, I don't think Brother Kishem will have the time, so we appreciate your conduction. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right.
And let's just get to know the. I think we should have another brother who should be joining us today, but let's know the topics of today so we know exactly what can be done. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. From my body, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Conversations with the Vision Bearer. Mr. Bucky, bringing hope alive. Giving back so our people can rise. Our villages march through the city life. Building the future, doing what's right. Agriculture, education, healthcare for all. Clean water and sanitation, standing tall.
All right, Mr. Andrew Queer, welcome to the platform. Okay, so you can go ahead.
Yep. So, like I said, we just need to know the training events for today and also issues of discussion. And our other folks will be joining us shortly. The CEO and Pastor Cummins should be joining us shortly.
All right.
Yeah.
So, whilst waiting for the other panelists, at least we need to talk about some of the current the trending happenings in our country. Liberia is currently experiencing major developments across the several sectors, driven by plans and politics, protests, and economic debates. First, we'll be talking about the July 26th Independence Day protest. Thousands of citizens are mobilizing for a major demonstration on Liberia's Independence Day, which happens to be July 26th, to protest alleged government corruption and perceiving lack of attention to essential sectors like health and education. That's one. So the other one will be talking about the rubber export ban debate. Yes. Farmers and brokers are actively urging the president, Joseph Yuma Bouaka, to revise or amend the executive order number 166, which the bans of export and unprocessed natural rubbers to protect the livelihood of the smallholders farmer. And the last one, we'll be talking about the 100 million cocaine controversy. Yeah. And the other one is the infrastructure and the mining spill. So I think these are the 4 things we'll be talking about today. You are mute. You muted.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, it's a concern for our country. After the war, like we always said, after the war, Liberians expect the best, to ensue in terms of development, in terms of progress, like what is happening in other countries. And so, just topic by topic, when others join us, we'll be able to delve into that. I'm more concerned also about the issue about the the rubber ban. You say what the one that had to do with the monitoring, I think, on the rubber export.
Yeah, the rubber export.
Yeah. Well, the rubber export, I think this is something that is long overdue with respect to the concern that are being raised. Rubber is not the only cash crop that we've had being exported just as a raw material. In this day and age of the global economy, I mean, it's shocking that Liberia, in the past, that had the largest rubber plantation in the world. I think before Malaysia came to overtake us, one would have thought, and the world would have also thought that by now the issue of products from rubber production will be seen so much in Liberia in terms of finished products. I mean, to have almost the second largest rubber plantation in a country where you've had Firestone over the years since 1926 to be based in Liberia, and Liberia cannot even produce any rubber material or a finished product like plastic bags, slippers, rubber dishes, tires, and you name it. I mean, there's so much you can get from rubber, and to see that country since 1926 is still undergoing the export of raw material, even the rubber up to the block rubber going abroad. It's shocking and it's disappointing. And what it does is that it tells so much on the national leadership in Liberia, and the need to revive this HO problem that have existed, where your own you call product, like any natural resources, you take that and kind of like dish out those stuff. It goes abroad, it comes back to you as a finished product. It's like buying your own looted good from people. I think that has put a strain on our country. We are just talking about rubber. What more about the iron ore, that we have in Liberia, and other natural resources that the country has been so endowed with, that we could benefit from? You have currently the metal steel. I mean, when you see the huge buckets of iron ore, raw iron ore leaving the country, that the country sits there and such raw materials go out there and they come back to us as finished products. We are buying our own thing, but it came from our own land. So as to what is seen now as like a protest, you said a protest, right?
Yeah, the protest on the Independence Day, the July 26th.
Yeah. I get it. I hear the call, and sometimes too, just discussing two major things. You hear those who are protesting, and then the issue that is being protested for. Those who are protesting with no condemnation to them, I would think that's coming from the opposition camp, right? From the CDC and others. I would say to the CDC and others, as much as this is a good thing to do, or the encouragement of democracy, we cannot turn back the hands of time. But they were equally given that opportunity in yesteryear to be able to chart that course for national development, and only to find out there was nothing of such ever done. We're not going to dwell on the past, but let's dwell on that particular issue of national concern to all of us, be it CDC or the Unity Party government, or any government for that matter that will come tomorrow. We are saying the country needs to benefit. its people need to benefit from their resources, be it the rubber that we have. Our soil is so fertile that even every little cash crop from there could be of national value, could be a national benefit to our own people. Then the iron ore that we have today beneath the soil. By now, Liberia, from the days of bone mines to the days of Lamco and now Metal Steel, by now Liberia should be producing her own steel. We should have even a steel that production, that factory that should be producing now. We should be exporting the steel. When it comes to the steel industry, Liberia should be more of another belt for national export and not the raw material. So I am very, very concerned. We hope that the government of the day will be able to give ears to this concern. We believe that, we hope that the government of today, under President Joseph Nyema Boakai, when it comes to even agriculture, this is a man who led onto that. So that's another issue also about food security. But I am more or less concerned about the overall, economic, you call belt, or we say those factors that could make our country more viable, that our country, the people will not be able to suffer in terms of employment. We have all of the resources to benefit our country. So the rubber is just one of such, but beyond rubber, in terms of the iron ore industry, that's something that Liberia could be so much known for its own people to be able to live life that will be more conducive to them. So the government of the day, we ask them to see reason. People, it's not about who's making the call. It's about the concern that is at hand. That the government should be tolerant to even concerns that will be raised on the. It's not just about July 26th. It should be a everyday concern, an everyday concern with respect to the natural resources in our country. How well are they benefiting the people? So rubber, you have the iron ore today, having even a protest on rubber. It's not all to it, but it's about other resources in the country and how they've been managed to a finished level that will benefit your own country, create the employment avenues, and remove the stress of the government. So all of the challenges that the government is having, it's about basic leadership issues. If we can lead on these things well, trust me, our country will have that consistent path in terms of development and beyond our expectation. I want to welcome the rest of our panelists, the CEO and Pastor Cummins. I just want to welcome you guys. Thank you so much. Tuzon, you may want to re-echo the concerns, issues of discussion today so that people have, our panelists have a full view of it, and the listening public will also have a full view of that. Thank you.
Okay, so let me say welcome to the CEO. Welcome. Let me say welcome to Mr. Cummins.
How you doing?
Comments, please.
Okay, so our first topic today we'll be talking about the July 26th independence protest. That's the first topic. Our second topic, we'll be talking about the rubber export ban debate. Yes, and the controversial of the cocaine, the 19 million shipment cocaine recently. Okay, and the last one, we'll be talking about the infrastructure and mining spilling in our country. So these are the 4 topics we'll be talking about today. The first is the July 26th Independence Day protest.
Welcome. I just want to say thank you so much, Tuzon, and thank you, Mr. Pierre. Thank you, Reverend Cummins, for coming on. The rest of the panelists will be on later. First of all, I want to know who actually arranged for the protest for July 26th.
So, as the citizens are mobilizing for a major demonstration on the Independence Day, alleging the government because of corruption and lack of attention sector like health and education.
Okay.
Yes, citizens coming together. Yeah.
Well, that's a national concern that the citizen actually is in the wake of certain things that go on in the country and the approach that's been happening, how the government is actually handling things. So it's about time that these people wake up to the insensitive activities, government implementations of various promised activities that they promised the Liberian people. So when you see people rising up to speak, it should actually call for a national awakening. We have to be careful as a country, that we don't, slump ourselves in the same position that we were when it came to the rest demonstration, the rest incident in Liberia. I think you can remember as well, Tucson.
Yeah.
So these are things that we have to be. Protest is not a good thing. Let me just say this straight to the point.
Yeah.
When you see the citizen coming together in unison, it means that something is not right. And this is way overdue, I can say. For the past 2 to 3 years now, this administration has been in power. The Liberian people they have not felt the freedom that was promised to them. They have not felt the rescue that was promised to them. So it is, a national awakening. But these people are going in the streets. Tucson, you live in Monrovia. I don't live there, but I got people. I have people on the ground I know will be affected, relatives there, friends. But equally so, it would not, prompt any investors or investment companies to go in Liberia with these things happening. We continue to shoot ourselves in the leg. There's no with investors come security and come what's the name? Trust from the government. We have not seen this over the years. So if the citizens go in the streets for this, there were things that have been promised to them and not been given to them. It's robbery. These things robbery. So I will definitely back it and we'll be here to witness it on July 26th. And when it comes to the other one that we'll have to discuss later, I'll have to give Reverend Cummings the floor to probably welcome himself and also what he has to say concerning this. Well, with the drug and other rubber issue, we'll discuss it as we go.
I want to say good afternoon, CEO, and to Mr. Andrew Kier, and to you, Tucson, and the listeners and viewers, those of you listening to us on Kier Radio. First, I want to look at the issue of the protest. Over the years in Liberia, after filing so many protests, the citizens don't usually benefit from the protest.
Okay.
The organizers are the beneficiary of the protest. They are the ones who benefit from the protest because the goal is to create awareness for themselves, not for the masses. If we go back as far as President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, or let's go back as far as Charles Tatum, by constitutional provision, it is the right of the citizen to protest. But following the historicity of protests in our country, I don't usually see the masses benefit from these protests. Of lately, the days of Charles Tatum before the so-called World War I, World War II, and III, all the people that were talking about May in Liberia, ATEM, that were protesting at our days at the University of Liberia, they went into government. The very things they were talking about, the things they were protesting against, they have done it. And listen, they to an extent that they even bad off more than the people for whom they led a protest for. From the days of Charles Tatum to come to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, 99% of the organizers always benefit from the protest. Because when they protest, out of a sudden, they cut corners, they go and make deals in the night. I'll give you a typical example. The protests during the days of President George Manning Weah, former President George Manning Weah. The first protest was a protest that caught the attention of Liberians back home and Liberians in the diaspora. Watch. The messengers of the protest, are they not the direct beneficiary of the protest today?
Of course.
To be precise, you got Senator DeLong sitting in the Senate.
Sure. Yeah.
You got Heron Costa. He benefited today. He has a company.
Yeah.
Okay, he has a company. Most of the guys who sit in government that sat on a platform called Class Reload, they were part of the protest. They used the masses to get to where they found themselves today. And so another group seeing it now and say, oh, this is the best way. This is the best way we can find ourselves a position or gain permanent or relevant in the community or in our country. So let's stage a protest. Yeah. And at the end of the day, they benefit from these protests. So the citizens, why it is true that you want a change, you want to see a change, look out for the messengers. Watch out for the messengers. I remember when I was much younger, I don't know if he's still alive, Reverend Josiah K. Parr, Bishop Josiah K. Parr was a bishop and he was a representative. He spoke against corruption. But when his colleagues, because he was talking against the House of Representatives, when his colleagues tried to corner him, he said, what was on EFBC, the devil hijacked his sermon. So that whole protest, that whole message that he preached about, protesting about corruption, rampant corruption, the man somersaulted when they threatened to take his, suspend him and don't pay him, he somersaulted. So over the years, my people, if you really follow the history of protests in our country, the beneficiary are not the masses, they are the organizers. So our people should govern themselves. If you want to protest, make sure it's about you. It's you should benefit from the protest. You should be able to call the attention of your lawmakers, the attention of government official or the government or the president, so that your plight will change. But if you protest today and you go back home, it's the same thing. And then the very people who organize the protest are the same people today you find in government. I want to go further a little bit, CEO, with something so that our people, because Thomas Jefferson says something, he said, I know of no safe depository, but the ultimate power of the society, the people themselves, the people. Because sometimes our people, because of lack of education, because people don't tell them these things, so yes, they get in the street and they go to protest. There was a situation with Senator Amara Conan, but then he was Minister Conan, Amara Conan. There was a story that somebody brought to me about him. And that story was so sensitive to the extent that I told the journalist, I said, listen, let's do some research on this. Don't run, because if you run with this story, yes, it will create sensation, it will create a headline. But hold the story a little bit. Let me do a few investigations. The minister then sent 3 persons. Moba Molu was the first person to come to me. Mr. Cummings, one of the best person in President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government is Minister Amara Conan. And they say, you have a story, a big story. I said, no, I'm not the one. But the person who want to release the story has exclusive confidence in me. And the story is not balanced because I want to speak to him. The very first person to speak for me and to lavish praises was Moba Molu. And I asked him, were you not the same person protesting against this government? How can you be the man who will come to talk for the minister? So go by and tell the minister, I want somebody else, not you. And a friend of mine who's dead now, Lawrence Randa, called me and said, Comrade, I know you're not a blackmail journalist. I told the minister, but we got to water down this story. I said, the story is not in my head, it's in somebody's hand, but I'm just like a big brother to this person. What am I alluding to this? Because some of the key players who lead protests in our country, they are also in the back cutting deals. They are also in the back saying, if we cut off the protest, what do I have to benefit from this thing if I cut it off, if I pull my people back?
Sure.
So our people got to be careful. That's why I went to that story. Our people got to be very careful who put them in.
Look, Tuzo, I know before you go further, I just want to add on to what Reverend Cummings just said.
Okay.
You know, it reminds me of the issue of he who is not disciplined cannot discipline another person.
Sure.
And we've seen an array of them, as you rightly, expounded on that. Most of the colleagues today we see who were not only the advocates, but the protesters or the heads. Today, they use the people as a conveyor belt to acquire what they wanted. And once they ascend to that level, the question will be, where are the people that you were leading?
Right.
Then they become part and parcel of the system. And it's very disheartening, that we are not consistent. We are not disciplined to really, try to advocate the interests of the people that we stand for. But I would want to say that in the face of all of this, welcome, Dr. Peabody. Yeah. In the face of
Good to see you.
Yeah. In the face of all of these, it is incumbent upon the government of today to like the CEO said, if you see people raising concern, protests here and there, it means that there is something wrong. Don't wait to have a protest, in fact. Every functionaries of government, especially the Ministry of Information, the national security, everything that concerns the people that could cause even some havoc in your society or chaos in the society. These are things that the government functionaries supposed to be able to be very proactive about these things. Hold these talks behind closed door with government. Where are we on this? Why are we failing on the people who are raising these issues? There is a need to be able to address it or to do better. So I would think that the government of today should see reason whatever the smoke is coming from, there's bound to be some fire someday, but we don't wish for fire for our society. What we wish for is those social services that our people deserve. The rescue agenda that you have to rescue your people. This is all that they look up to. But I think this is a major concern with respect to what affects our people. We need to address it, as the government needs to address that. And the Tuzon talked about a few things about the mining sector. So if it is now a concern for the government to maintain that you call the moratorium on the export of rubber, I think it should go beyond just the export of rubber. It has to do with also the huge buckets of iron ore that are now being exported, the raw materials that are being exported by Mittal Steel and other companies. Everything that this country has, it's about time that we got to a level of finished products, create means for investment, let people come in and let the country be able to turn our resources into finished products and expand on the issue of employment. It's so frustrating that you have a government that runs on one shift in the great United States and other countries. I can imagine to see a government working at one shift, all institutions just work one shift. How do you manage your people? How do you? Where is the how you call revenue intake coming from? Where even that source of revenue, if you have a situation where you have even power shortage, that you cannot work your economy beyond just one shift. People come to work by 12 o'clock, they're gone. Where do you get money from to even meet your people? It shows a poor leadership. It shows a poor management and the management of our resources. So these are calls that I think that are very genuine, that government should look within itself and see reason to see how they can recalibrate the way forward. Thank you, guys.
Dr.
Who's up?
Peabody, want to say
Good to see
something?
you guys, man. Yeah, good to see everybody. Like everybody has said, the most time Liberian officials do not, Liberian government do not tend to care until the
have an
stuff
interest.
hit the fence. They don't care until something serious happens, and then they want to come and try to protect it. And one of the issues that is going on now, and people are planning, is this drug issue as well. They're not doing too much. The folks involved, they have released people. We saw last week how the vice president was blamed by one of Front Page Africa senior editor and investigative journalist, Rodney Sear. Rodney Sear said that he needed to come clean, have a press conference, and talk about those people that the brown guy that he claimed to not know. He claimed he doesn't know this guy. He take picture of a lot of people, but there are several pictures that were put on social media showing him, this guy with his wife, showing them in different places at different time. In fact, this guy worked at the Liberian National Lottery, who has been overseen by Vice President Jeremiah Cohn. He oversees that place. And to claim that he doesn't know this guy and people, there's a lot of things happening. I could go from one. The president flew to Turkey, went on a jet of an energy company who's trying to gain contract in Liberia. They're trying to gain energy contract in Liberia, and they sent a plane, and the president rode in that private jet of that company, energy company, that took him to Turkey. These people trying to gain contract. They tried on the Ellen, they didn't get it. I think they tried on the Jawea. They trying now. The president is all in love riding the private jet, and at the same time, these people are negotiating contract in Liberia. So it's just becoming rampant. It's becoming corrupt. I mean, this government. Everybody thought they will even be a lot more better than the CDC government because, don't get me wrong, government have a lot of experienced, educated people in the Unity Party government, a lot of experience, and Wilmer Pay, the former minister of rural development or so, Landmine Energy. Landmine Energy, he raised another serious point on that government. He said there are some minerals that they have gone into, and he has his record. He said, I have those things. They removed me because I didn't give them the face for certain things they wanted to do, and it felt that I was an obstacle in the way. That's why they removed me. Today I saw Vice President Jeremiah Cohn say he going smoke peace pies, going out to Wilmer Smith home and stuff like that. But Wilmer Smith said a lot of stuff the other time, and he said I have record, I have those documents here. They know I have it. So overall, I think the optics is just bad for the country. And I don't know who's advising the president, but on a note, is it because Liberians are not accountable, government officials are not accountable to the people, so they can do anything that they want to do? Is that what should be doing? But nobody should be advising the president to ride in a plane owned by people seeking contract in your country, and graciously in the plane flying to Turkey, back and forth in Turkey, and these people.
Why is the president even doing that, right, doctor? Why is he doing that instead of sending a delegate or somebody to do it? Why is he doing it? Being a puppet, if you take that particular role, it means that you are desperate and you are on the mercy of the the negotiator. If you negotiating with somebody and you doing that, stuff, it means that listen, I'm actually at your mercy, and whatever it is, bring it on. I will agree. Bring it. I will definitely sign whatever contract you want us to sign.
And that prove it. That
It's,
prove it. You know?
it's troubling. It's really troubling. Dr. Peabody and the rest of the panelists here. Why would we put ourselves through this? As Jesse said, previous administrations they denied this particular deal. Why is this happening this time?
CEO, let Dr. Peabody says something. I just want to weigh on something because, speculative views sometimes are not entertained, and most often are not entertained in a court of competence jurisdiction, right? And sometimes I have some issues with some of the big, so-called big journalists, big papers in the country.
Mm-hmm.
In photojournalism, we say picture speaks 1,000 words.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can take picture of the CEO today, and tomorrow I can do something. The CEO, because he's a public figure, he has an institution, maybe because his critics want to go after him, and I was caught into something unusual, they want to tie some connection. The reason why I'm saying this is this. I remember Aloysius Toh, the famous Aloysius Toh, a human rights lawyer. I was driving from Battersea going to town. Aloysius Toh was on Truth FM, and he said he had documents to substantiate his claim that he can prove that Ure was involved into rampant corruption his days at Maritime. I was working for Ure then, and I was driving to town. As soon as I reached the Freeport, I received a call. Jiro, I want to go on the air. I told my boss at the time, I said, stand down. He said, I want to go on the air. I said, stand down. I said, Mr. Ure? He said, yeah. I said, stand down. I'm listening to the program. Give me 5 minutes. I listened to the program. Then I got a second call. I'm going on the air. So I said, okay, what do you want me to do? Say, I'll pay Aloysius Toh $50,000 US today cash if he provide all the documents. I said, you sure? He said, yes. I said, okay. Because mind you now, I was on my life, my integrity was on the line. I fought the late Tom Camara for the same Ure. So I was on the line and I said, you sure you want to go on the air? He said, yes. I said, Chief, you sure you want to do this? He said, yes. I said, okay. I called the station. I told them, but then it was the ombudsman. Today he's counselor of Darius Mann. I said, Darius, he said, yes. I said, we'll pay for 2 hours and tell Councilor Toh that we have $50,000 if he provide all the documents today. $50,000 he will get, and the public can rest assured that that money will be paid. We went to the studio. Ben got in the office on the air. Aloysius Toh somersaulted. The story changed. It brought in a serious argument. So I told my boss to cut the interview. Aloysius Toh claimed he has a document. He can get on the air. He can stay on the air and bring those documents. CEO, to prove things further, Ban Ki-moon, before Ban Ki-moon visits to Liberia, the late UN Secretary General Kofi Annan took the Security Council to task for continuously placing individual Liberians on traveling ban and access free. So sometimes, because of the lack of knowledge and our people don't follow, as soon as somebody writes something or says something, they don't investigate. And looking at the position, the proximity of the vice president, you could say, yes, he knew this guy, or he don't know this guy. He took picture with this guy. Somebody can know you, can know me, and say, I'm corrupt because I'm with so and so person. What you see they're doing to the vice president, the late Tom Camara did it to me. The former justice minister told me to stand down. I said, if he don't stand down, I will not stand down. The PUL said, if he don't stand out, I must stand down. I told them, no, he will bring record that I am a general, a rebel. He must bring record.
Well,
do you know also that the former press secretary to Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf at the time said that we were running a rebel radio station? So
Let me just
these big journalists, that story sometimes got to be balanced
Okay.
because there's something called believability in journalism.
So let me ask you a question. Is
Mhm.
it possible for you to take a picture with somebody
Mhm.
and and don't know that particular person? I say, I don't know this guy. I mean,
There is a possibility depending on the event, the occasion. But if it turned out that this guy worked, like Dr. Peabody said, this guy worked at the Liberian Lottery. So by constitutional provision, the office of the vice president has oversight responsibility over the Liberian Lottery.
right.
So there is a possibility that he know the guy, or maybe he don't know this guy, or because his office has oversight responsibility, they have
Yeah, but why can't he come up to give a press conference and talk about it? You know, look, Ronnie hate him, I love him. To my knowledge, he's one of the best investigators.
Not hating or loving being that the Peabody has spent 14 years in the media before he suffers. I know him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think his report, I've followed most of the writing, front page publishing, and most of the report, 9 out of 10, it comes up with some evidence. Let the vice president come and talk. If you've been accused like that, they come up and talk. I agree with what you say that sometimes people use those things as propaganda.
Yeah, but the same Rodney here were writing stuff. Later on, he started swinging in the bed with the devil.
Well, I don't know that. I just talking about
with the same Madame Salih, he was swinging, he was writing, and
yeah,
then
but the thing
he was in Kohu with them. Later on, his paper also got big contract with Joshua.
Well, I don't know about that. I never heard anything.
I'm sitting right. I'm telling you facts.
Well, what's the proof of that, Reverend Cummins? You talk about proof right now. What's your proof of that?
What's your proof? You want me to? I can show you.
You said you can produce proof. Produce your proof, Reverend Cummins. Produce your proof. I mean, I'll be glad to look at it and see the contract. Where's yours?
I can give you article, the numbers, everything. Read the story.
Show me proof of the contract.
Let's go to the first story. Let's go to the first story. Let's go to the first story.
Yeah.
Let's go to the first story with the Joshua. Then they contract at the where the SKD. The owner of the Front Page Africa had a contract with the government of Liberia, and because of that contract with the government of Liberia, the 12 guy who died, that was the special assistant to Samuel 12. That guy who died was the point person for that contract that the government had with Rodney, co-partner, business.
I don't know about that because there are other issues. Rodney wrote.
Just give it a chance. He explaining that he gave
Well, we are going around the corner. He had this. And a document that proves that this is the contract, and that's what I want. Because you said but
you said everything they wrote, everything they ever wrote in that country is factual, and I'm saying no, it's not, because there were times they wrote stories. There are stories that they wrote that they had to go back. They had to go back to make some correction on those stories.
But I mean, any professional organization.
No, not just the writing, the reportage of that story. Wow. The story was not balanced.
I think we want to focus on what's going on now.
In the case of the vice president, if I was the vice president, I'll let my PR people set up something. I do an exclusive press conference.
Why you having I agree with you. He should come up now and talk about it. Mr. Cummins, he should come up, Reverend Cummins, he should come up now and talk about it and talk about what's going on. But there are a lot of evidence here pointing even to the vice president being involved in the mineral business. Why did they recall the EU ambassador from Liberia? Why did the Liberian government request the EU ambassador to be recalled from Liberia? Because they went to a meeting in Belgium, and she asked a question at the Liberia Diaspora Conference in Belgium. Why is the vice president involved in the mineral business in Liberia? And the government did not like this. They actually, when they asked them to recall the woman, they recalled the EU ambassador from Liberia. So these are facts, So that's it.
I mean, so that the facts you living on there.
The
text is sending you is the facts.
You are going after Ronnie C, but you can't provide the information. You just
Where?
This, oh, he had a contract. Oh, the other guy that would swear, the guy that died is this. Those are not.
No. Rodney wrote. Listen, when that paper started, that paper came right after New Democrat with the late Tom Kamara. That was when that paper came. When that paper came to town, that paper was one of the paper to read. And after a year, that paper changed. Do your homework. Ask any journalist who stay in the media for the longest.
He wrote a book against President George Weah, and that created a major stuff. He exposed a lot of corruption within President Weah government. That's how you have people coming out with
why that book you read a book in its totality? Why that book never included things? You know, when you write, let's put things at an equilibrium. When you write, investigative journalists, when they write things, it must be at an equilibrium. Let's go to the historicity. We don't start one way when you write. It must be both ways.
I don't know who started one way when they write comments.
But you say the entire book, it has to do with President Weah, but not primarily about corruption. Primarily, it was not about corruption. Read the book.
You said that he exposed corruption in President Weah government. I still remember Rodney on one of the media talking that they were going to be sanctioned. Government Liberian officials were going to be sanctioned. And at the end of the day, we saw several people being sanctioned and stuff like that. So
doesn't make that his reportage was factual and balanced if the sources were not giving the story and some of the stories that they didn't dodge.
I don't know what they endorsed.
Dr. Peabody. No, we will not speculate. You bring all the facts. I will sit down. I give you all the different articles that they wrote that I know.
You are talking about facts. You couldn't show the facts. You just said when they went to Ure and
that was a major contract.
So show me some of the things in the contract. If you can just switch it in my inbox, I'll be glad to read through.
One major contract. Which
show me some of this contract that Front Page had with the Liberian government. Just slip it in my inbox. I'll be glad to look through it.
Dr. Peabody.
At the end of the day, guys,
Dr. Peabody gave him the invitation. Said, Pastor Cummings say 101.
You know,
he come on Kia Radio and disprove some of the things he's saying.
Yeah.
Because when we speculate, it's not good for the public.
Yeah.
When we pick up a story, we pick up a story that the Peabody and we run with the story. And we run with the story. We run with the story.
Well, what's the speculation in the vice president being involved?
At the end of the day, now this story is the vice president. Watch this. That story will be a sensational story. I give him a month or two, the story will die without bringing enough facts. Without bringing enough facts to substantiate their claim. I'm not the vice president. I'm not the vice president, Dr. Peabody, but because I work in the media and I've seen these guys do these things.
I think you play a hitting. You may have a different impression of a different view about Front Page Africa, but
no, all media institution. Dr. Peabody, I'm not blowing my own horn. I broke the contract. I broke the story on the Saudi priest $5 million. I don't want to broke that story. The story on the water pump, the $300,000 that Chairman Brian gave, I broke that story.
All right, Reverend. Thank you.
So I know how these guys write.
Two men of God are going ahead, though. Boss sitting here having looking at both of you guys.
I'm just trying to. I'm just saying. We just disagree. That's all. We just disagree. That's all.
No, we go ahead, Dr. Peabody. But the facts remain the facts.
I don't know. That's the opinion, but I think Front Page still stand as a very credible print media institution in Liberia, one of the best we have.
All right. Can we get a little bit on the rubber issue and also the drug issue? Probably go over to our later soon. Anybody, speak on the rubber issue and also for the prevailing drug issue?
Well, I expanded earlier on that, and I hope others will come. When it comes to the rubber industry, I hear now that I think government placed a moratorium on the export of the rubber being exported. And I also said that this is far overdue. The Liberia, since the investment of Firestone in Liberia since 1926, this is how many years? Okay, this is how many years? So you can see that it's pretty close to a century, right?
Yeah.
It's been there. But what can you show today in Liberia from rubber product?
Right.
You have a country that have had this great American company since 1926, but today you cannot even have a rubber slipper produced in Liberia.
Plastic
Not even plastic bag.
Yeah.
Produced in Liberia. Not even say maybe way back of the years in when you had the skits or we call SCOBY that used to be produced by Tarbell back in those days. That our schools could benefit from the rubber products. Look at even the synthetic rubber dishes that we go to Guinea to bring here to sell. When Liberia could be a leading nation in the whole of West Africa. Even said maybe the bicycle, the tires to be produced in Liberia, or even the vehicle, the tires to be producing. You can't see anything that Liberia can show out of rubber product, but yet the rubber is being taken out raw. I worked with Firestone for some years. I know that, and it's very disheartening that company is still there today since 1926. That they have not been able to add value to that, that cash crop to help the economy. But guess who you blame? It is the government of the day. The investor enjoys what they're doing.
Right.
And not only rubber. We have Mittal Steel now that is in Liberia. Ball mines way back. History tells us. Lamco, JV operation. What can you show today from the iron ore product? But yet we have infrastructure that is going on and we are buying steel from other countries. They take your raw, look at the buckets of iron ore raw that is taken out in buckets on a train and shipped out. But it comes back to you and myself as finished products. It's like you buy your own looted material. It's really hurting that we have not had that change of mindset to know how we are harming ourselves as a nation, how we are harming ourselves as a leadership, how we are treating our own people that no one can provide even any value added in terms of employment, in terms of investment, nothing of such. And the government sits to complain every day. The rescue government again, they will talk about even the mining sector. Today, I would have thought that you have this, one thing when I was in Liberia, CEO and Dr. Pipa, look, when you walk in a hotel and you find Liberians sitting before, say investors or some white folks that are sitting in a hotel, all they discuss is about deals about mineral. They're sitting there, how the minerals get out, you never know. When I worked with the Ministry of Public Works, I had the opportunity to drive on that road from Monrovia through in Bomi County going to Wiswa, and I couldn't believe that road was not pliable, and we were able to sit with other people from that end. That since that road was built in 1970, by 1976, that road when it was redone by Talbot. Since that time, even to have that road rehabilitated, you will never find the Ministry of Public Works heading in that direction. But yet, the Wiswa airline that we had, There were planes leaving from Monroe. I mean, there were helicopters leaving from there and landing in Westward. All they go is to pick up the minerals. We've had rich people. We've had rich people in our land that have been benefiting since those years to present. All because it's like Kuku Jumuku. You know, when you're down east side, you will know. It's like any attempt to even have the roads open and well pliable. It's like you might be able to also curtail other people benefits, no personal benefit at the expense of national resources. So all of these things, all of these concerns that have been there for all the years, if the government of the day and government of yesteryear did not do anything, when people are now rising up in terms of protest, it should be of no surprise to anybody. But I would think that the government of the day should see reason that these are concerns that have hurt this country from yesteryear to present. And if nothing is done, our country will be headed to a wrong direction. Thank you.
You're quite right about that. You know, what the Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And apparently our people, our leaders, come in with the noise, but they don't come in with the vision. Because if you have a clear vision on leading your people, there will be tangibles. We'll get to see, oh my God, my son is so noisy in the basement. Sorry about that. There will be tangibles. And unfortunately, the last 2 or 3 leaders, we have not seen that. And Liberians continue to suffer. They continue to make the wrong decision in voting. They don't have no good voters education, what to vote for, what to look for in a candidate and stuff like that. We continue to vote for the wrong leader. And that's what we are faced with. I mean, George Weah was corrupt. Ellen Johnson said leave. Corrupt too. Then you bring another 80-year-old man and he just enjoying the moment of retirement. And that's what we see happening in that country. Exactly.
All right. I just want to make this quick point, and we can probably see whether the comments Reverend Cummings says that we can probably go over to our second segment. But guys, when it comes to rubber, the largest African producing rubber producing natural raw material of rubber in Liberia is
the largest.
Liberia is on the 4th slot in Africa, natural rubber. It comes to iron ore, Liberia is number 3. All the other countries, South Africa comes first when it comes to iron ore, Mauritania, and other countries, Liberia the 3rd. All these countries produce materials for which they produce, like any metallic products you're talking about. They have factories in their countries because there's no use of sending them the raw materials overseas, and they have the ability to actually produce the products instead of exporting. Liberia does not have the ability, the negotiating power to do so. We love microwave solutions. Somebody will come and just say, yeah, this is what we want to do in your country and export. That Andrew was saying, almost a century, since 1926. This is 2026. This is the time now we're seeing the need that there's actually a moratorium needs to be put in place, that the export of rubber should be assessed. All these administrations that we have passed through this, we're not doing this particular country a justice. And on the international stage, people continue to laugh at us as Liberians. We don't take ourselves and our country seriously. Other countries are moving ahead. We're going backwards. And the 3rd leading country, in Africa comes to iron ore, and the 4th leading country in natural rubber production. And you can't have a plastic bag being produced in your country. I just want to put that part out there, So, Reverend Cummings, do you have anything to say so we can see what
Liberia's situation is an old age problem.
Spiritual, eh?
It's not only just spiritual, it's an old age problem.
No.
Let's go back to the days of Hans Minga, when the guy who represented Firestone during the heat of the war when there was a buffer zone between AFL and that of Charles Taylor. Firestone came to Monrovia. Those days, it was Amos Claudius Sawyer, the late. Charles Taylor on the other side controlling Firestone. Firestone in the midst of the heat of the war.
Bullets that were exploded.
Firestone was negotiating her way for business. Our people were not putting the people first. So I would think it's an old age problem. I think Taylor tried to understand that Firestone had to withdraw Hans Minga because of his role. Taylor thing was pay the people that just benefit and let Liberia benefit from the sale of rubber. And if the war subsides, what we need to do is to open a factory here. And Sawyer was pushing that same line. But I will tell you this. They know about Lauren, the most smart woman in the room at the time when she took over, decided to downplay all the investigation with Firestone. So our people, in terms of their negotiation skills, they are poor. Firestone was beating them on the other side. What they were interested in, what they can get now. So it's the same methodology. Government go, government come, government go. They come, they do the same thing. It's just the same old methodology. That's why I often say all the political party and presidential candidates, they are the same. You show me your party leadership, I look at some of the players, I can tell that you will do the same thing tomorrow. That is an honest truth. You show me your players, I look at your team, substitute bench, current player, old player, you will do the same thing tomorrow.
You saw the same thing coming with this?
And
did you see the same thing coming with this one?
Every major talk show I went on, everybody know me as show me the player, I'll tell you how the game will end.
That's what I'm saying. When you saw this player, did you see how the game was going to end? This one.
Oh yeah, I want these players.
Okay. All right.
I want these players, and I told these players that the game will be the same if the game does not change. If you don't change the players and change the methodology, it will be the same. And that's the place we need to come. CEO, that's the place. Liberia need people whose contact is not at Roberts International Airport. Their contact is beyond Roberts International Airport. If you do sales and marketing, you get on the table to negotiate. You don't leave money on the table.
No.
You don't leave money on the table. So if you're negotiating for something, you must negotiate for not only for the concessionaire, but the entire country should benefit from it. And most of our people, because of their close proximity with government officials and government and political party, once they go in, all the fine ideas change.
Yeah.
Once they get in, Dr. Peabody was quoting a scripture from Hosea 4:6. My people perish for the lack of knowledge, right? But in Nehemiah chapter 4 verse 14, Nehemiah said, after carefully looking over the thing, I consulted the leaders, the nobles, the ordinary people, and told them to stand up to fight for themselves. This is where the Liberian people need to draw the line. He says something about voter education. Dr. Peabody, the National Elections Commission will only have voter education when there is an election season. It is incumbent upon these political parties to create jingles, to start creating awareness. National Elections Commission will only create awareness when it's election season, sometimes 1 week of voter education or awareness. It's not enough to adequately inform the public. That's why they must pay for airtime to radio stations and start creating the awareness. Thank you, sir.
All right. Anybody has anything to say?
Like I know Andrew said, he worked with Firestone. My dad worked with Firestone for more than 26, 27 years in the laboratory as quality control, one of the supervisors there. And
yeah,
and the thing is, it was sick to drive around Firestone these days and see that it come there even deteriorated. It looks so bad. Even the houses they gave built for the staff. I mean, You drive to the mess
Yeah,
hall.
we're smart, Dr. Peabody. I'm asking Andrew. Andrew worked at Firestone for all these years. You say your father worked at Firestone. I want to verify that as well. We're talking about proof here. You're the
Yeah, my dad worked in quality control as a supervisor there.
Okay.
But I was born in Firestone. All my brothers were born in Firestone. But my dad didn't take the home they gave him. He never moved in Firestone home. We lived in Owensgrove at the time before we migrated. My dad used to just come across and go to work at quality control. BG Vanny was his supervisor at the time.
BG Vanny, yeah.
Yes,
I know BG Vanny very well.
BG Vanny was my dad's supervisors, and
Look, the late Patmo, again, Firestone with no malice aforethought or any hate for the company. I mean, we did our best to work and seeking the interests of the workforce through the workers' union. But the late Patmo, what his full name, Patmo, for the short time that I worked with him, I have wished that he has been with that company for years. He worked with Akron, Ohio, here in the U.S. before he went home, and he had just passed when I left and joined Locke. He was doing a lot.
Yeah, Andrew, you work with Locke too?
I work with Locke.
You're a chemist?
As an administrator.
Well, you work with Locke too.
Yeah. So
wow.
I saw the changes he was bringing at Firestone. Peace be to his arches and his family. He would have been one of the best to reform a lot of things, and Firestone could do far more better. Trust me. If they listen to this criticism as something very positive, and to revive things and bringing value, having a value added, for the Liberian people to benefit, for the country to benefit, for its image in terms of some production. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, Tucson. Let's transition over. Second segment. We don't have a lot of time on our hands. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
For the political segment. Now is a major segment coming on now. So
Tough talking, Jerome Cummins. The tough
I
talking,
know, man.
Jerome Cummins.
Jerome, look at
still waiting for the proof, the evidence from
What evidence, CEO?
speaking about evidence now. So
Jerome, I think the vice president need to hire you to help him do something.
No.
Damage
Hey,
control.
John had taken on Rodney. I took on Federbrand. He said, what they call the guy? Thomas Fala said he was going to take Federbrand to court for allegedly saying that he was involved into the 16 billion. He was the point guy collecting money. I took Federbrand on. You think I'm scared of Rodney? Federbrand was my boss, my mentor. If I can take my mentor on, you think I Rodney?
I think the vice president will hire you to do some damage control.
All the people you're working with, tell them to keep sending texts.
The vice president need to hire you to do some damage control and looking bad for him. You don't help him out.
Man, right?
That guy was somersault above this thing. I'm not his person, but he will. If people play politics with something that are fighting people's life,
this is the man who wants to be the next president after
Well,
this.
he's just a hot beat to the presidency, though.
That's what I'm
He's very
saying.
close.
Yeah.
He's very close to being president.
Not transparent at all. A liar.
What?
Go ahead, Tucson. Take it over, please.
then you bring up enough proof too.
Don't worry about it. You don't need proof. Just look, local administration. You don't need proof from me.
Number party, oh.
That's my own proof. Go ahead, Tucson.
You buy it about party, my man.
Yeah.
That's about party you're talking about.
Okay, listeners, let me say thanks to the panelists for the show. Listeners out there, it's time for the second segment. So if you log down to the Nation Heartbeat on the platform, the conversation with the Vision Bearer, it's time for you to pick up your phone and be part of the second segment, which is the biblical question and answer, and stand a chance to win a prize. So if you want to be part of the platform, this Sunday, number to call is 0777 959 959, or better still, 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call. So we go to the first person here. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yes, sir. Otis from Do Community.
You say?
My name is Otis Jewel from Do Community.
Okay.
Who going first?
Very Collins.
Andrew, the two pastors will take it from there. When you have a question, just interject. And just,
Okay.
All right. Okay. Here is your question, my brother. Give the
Otis.
name of John the Baptist's parents.
What?
Elizabeth and Zachariah.
Elizabeth and Zacharias. Congratulations to you, my brother.
Gosh, that dude, that's
Say your name.
Otis Jewel.
Otis. Your number?
Jewel. 0770
0770
14
14
13
13
90.
Otis, where are you calling from? Nuclear Town?
Do Community.
Do Community.
I know the Jewel family. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. So we'll talk to the next person. Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, how are you? My name is Joe from Giatero.
You say your name?
I'm a Joe from Giatero.
Okay.
You ready?
You ready?
for the question?
Yeah, I listen to you, Dr. P. Valley.
Oh Lord! After Jesus fed the hungry crowd with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, how many baskets left over?
12 baskets.
Correct. You got it.
Oh, man. You people
Say
have
your
a-
that's a good start.
what a good question.
You say George?
Joe. J-O-R-H.
Oh, okay. Your number?
0772.
772
Yeah,
65
06
06
92.
92. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk to the next person. Good evening and welcome.
Hello,
Yeah, good evening.
Grace question calling from Manafi.
Okay,
Andrew, you
great.
got a question?
No, go ahead. I come.
Okay, Grace, here is your question. Who suggested that Joseph interpret Pharaoh's dream?
It was Pharaoh's cupbearer.
Congratulations.
Wow. 3
Wow.
for 3. Yes, never happened here before.
Okay, Grace, your number?
0777.
Yeah, 777
We won't ask question for proof.
80
Yes,
81
Yeah.
83. Okay.
Yeah, 83.
All right. Thank you, Grace. All right. Good evening and welcome. Your name?
Yeah, this is Otero Moyon calling from Forward. Area.
Okay, Otelo, you sounding low.
Yeah. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Otelo, you ready for the question?
Exactly.
I hope you know your Bible. This one, I'm gonna be honest, it's a tough one. All right. How many people are mentioned by the name? How many people are mentioned by the name in the genealogy found in Matthew 1?
How many persons are mentioned in the name?
Yeah.
2.
Nah, you're wrong.
All right.
You even near it.
Okay, we'll talk to the next person. Good evening. Welcome. Yeah, your name?
Yeah, my name is Chanchi William.
Let me.
Janjo, walk away from your radio a little bit.
Your radio, please.
Yeah, fire away.
Okay.
Okay, Janje, give me. Okay, here is your question. Who restored the sight of Paul after the Lord blinded him or made him blind? Who restored the sight? Huh?
Panamba.
Say that again.
Panamba.
You sure that Barnabas?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. We'll talk to the next person. Good evening and welcome. Yeah. Your name?
Chris Noah calling from Brazil.
Okay. Who going?
What is the first word in the book of Matthew?
Come again.
Okay, I'll make this simple. What is the first word in the book of Matthew? The very first word in the book of Matthew.
You say, wow.
Jesus.
No.
Okay. Okay, we'll talk to the next person. Good evening and welcome. Your name?
Let me ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm watching your speaker from Rural Sarah community.
Okay, wait for your question.
Okay. Your question is, who washed as Moses floated in the basket down the Nile? Who washed his
Mara, his sister.
very good, correct. Correct.
Okay, you say your name?
They're picking up propel.
They're very, very prepared, you know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there listening to stupid
S.
politics.
Peter.
You're watching your speaker.
Okay, your number?
0776
0776
090
090
168.
168.
Really impressed with your biblical
Ask him,
knowledge.
Peter.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We'll talk to the next person. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name calling from where?
Chris, it's a good time.
Chris, second time. Okay.
Okay,
Great.
Chris, here is your question. According to Acts chapter 9, verse 17 and 18, who restored the sight of Paul after the Lord made him blind?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Try again, Chris.
Try again. Okay, we'll switch to the next person. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome to the platform.
And largest place.
You like?
Elisha?
Yeah.
Okay, wait for your question.
Okay.
Elijah, who baptized Jesus in the River Jordan?
He's the one.
John the Baptist.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course, you got it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Elisha, your number?
077
777
89
89
54
54
16.
16.
Yeah, Elijah Smith.
Okay, let's go to line. Let's go to line, to the Lone Star line. Let's talk to this person.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. I need you to finish this proverb. I need you to finish this proverb.
Okay, pay attention.
Are you listening?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's Proverb 23:4. It says, labor not to be what? I say I need you to finish this proverb. It's a verse from the book of Proverbs. It says, labor not to be what?
Andrew joined a group that can ask all the tough questions now. Yeah.
Yeah, end the proverb.
Eddie, just Eddie. If you are listening, I give the Bible voice at all.
That's not a hard question.
Oh, you ready? Yeah, hard question.
Oh, my man, no lie.
No lie.
Yeah, let's talk
No
to
word.
this person. Yeah,
Low.
Sorry.
you say Chris?
Chris and Noah.
Okay.
Chris Ben Noah. Okay, Mr. Noah, here is your question. What was the escape route for Joseph and Mary with the baby Jesus?
Come again.
Give me the country that they had to take the baby Jesus to for safety.
I like that.
Egypt.
Egypt. Congratulations.
You say your name?
Chris and Noah.
Okay, Chris.
Ben Noah.
All right. Your number?
0881
881
32
32
44
44
42.
42. All right. Let's talk to this person. Good evening and welcome. Yeah, good evening. Yeah, your name?
My name is Abraham Khan of
Okay, Abraham Carr, a regular caller. Oh, wait for your question.
Okay, my question here is true or false?
Okay.
True or false? I'll say it's a group of people, influential people, who plotted to destroy Jesus. One of those people who were part of them was the scribes. True or false?
True.
Yes, this is correct. You got it.
Okay. Abraham
That's
Car.
Oh, do we ask a question, right? I get like, do we-
All right.
If I'm going to read it the other way, you're not going to get it.
I know.
16
Yes,
76
47.
47. All right. Thank you. Talk to the next person. Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, come on.
We are good.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. My name is Sal Bicho. I call you on Togo community.
You say?
Sorry.
I call you on Togo community.
Okay. Wait for your question.
Okay. Cyrus,
Sir?
here is your question. Give the name of the king who Mary and Joseph had to escape from.
Well, I'm getting you clear.
Give the name of the king who Mary and Joseph had to escape from.
The name of the king?
Yes, sir.
You say?
Yeah.
King Herod.
Yes.
Okay.
And these are smart group of people.
Yeah.
I tell you, my man, the smart.
Huh?
Very smart.
Yeah. Congratulations. Your name?
Sal Bicho play.
Oh.
These are real Bible students. So.
No,
Mhm.
number.
I think they're taking time to study their Bible now instead of just
You
investing
77.
in the nonsense politics.
Who?
Sometimes I guess it's frustrating.
Okay.
28.
28
I have a question.
69
48.
48. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, my brother read that I think I saw it. My near Gizo.
Okay. All right.
How about not in the distribution where you give it to you?
Oh. Good evening. Yeah. Good evening, Maruf.
My room? Jesus Christ.
Emmanuel, Jesus.
Oh, okay, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a question for you. And I'm reading from the book of Philippians, chapter 3, verse 7. So I want to know who said this. But what things were gained to me, those are counted lost for Christ. Who said this?
Oh, yeah. I love that scripture. Yep.
Correct, 100%.
She got it. Yeah.
You say your name?
Hello?
Yeah, your name.
Emmanuel, Jesus.
Okay, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Last Sunday, I received my money here.
All right, your number. Go ahead, okay.
But what ask your pop?
You gotta call the station. Call the station. The
077
210.
077 what?
210.
0721.
No, 310.
077.
Yeah.
210.
210
Mm.
941.
9411.
No, whoa, whoa.
Okay, all right.
Tell them to call the station if they didn't get their money.
Yeah, call the station. Everybody.
Yeah. Good evening. Okay.
How you doing?
We are good. Thanks for asking your name.
My name is Matthew, calling from Chiazero.
Okay. Wait for your question. Who going?
Yeah, let me go.
Okay.
What did Jesus say the bread was? The bread represent what?
During communion time, what is the
No,
bread?
they answer it. When you say that one, they should get it.
You're right, true, yeah.
I know, right?
Because you're doing
Hello?
The bread of flesh.
You say what?
You got
The bread of Jesus flesh. It represents flesh.
Very cool.
Sorry.
So,
I like that. Isn't it?
what you say?
All right, come and get it. Rest on it.
I was thinking, okay.
Come
All right,
here.
got it right.
Oh, yeah. Your name.
Eh?
Your name.
My name is Matthew from Chiazero. Matthew Gaga.
But yeah, that's it, right. He's here.
Very well, level it out.
Your number.
Oh, God.
0889
Yeah, 71.
71.
88.
88.
38.
38.
93.
93. Thank you, Matu.
Okay.
All right. Good evening.
I have one question.
Thanks for asking. Your name calling from where?
Yeah, sorry, so can I need to call back again?
Yeah.
Call
So
you.
wait for your question.
Yeah.
Dr. Pipali, you want me to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Wait,
Okay.
then I come. Go ahead.
Are you listening for your question?
Yeah, listening.
I'm reading from the book of I'm giving my question from the book of Galatians, chapter 3. What does Paul call the Galatians? How did he refer to them?
How do you refer to the Galatians?
Yeah.
You refer to them as foolish people.
Yep.
Very good. Correct.
Oh, man, no insulting. Why you
Your
insulting?
name?
But the Bible say,
You
Paul
guys are
said it.
smart, eh?
No insulting the show you.
Paul
Okay.
said it.
I'm impressed with their knowledge.
I'll
man.
get your question clear.
So the apostle were causing people to know.
Oh, they're crucial.
Yeah.
Spell it.
CYRUS.
Oh, Cyrus.
Yeah, Singapore.
Okay. Your number?
Sorry, the man.
772
28
28
69
69
48
46.
48.
Okay, 48. Thank you, Cyrus.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Okay. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Then Hotel One from Conway.
Otello.
Yeah, listening.
Yeah. Question.
Does that mean okay? Let me ask the question. Where are the Beatitudes formed? The Beatitudes, where are they formed?
Israel.
No, man. Okay,
Oh.
let me make it simple. What part of the Bible you find the Beatitude?
What part of the Bible?
Yeah.
John. It's John.
Oh, please, man, no.
Yes.
Everybody know the Beatitude.
All right.
Everybody
Let's go
know
to the next person. Good evening.
Yeah, cool. You bless?
Yeah. Your name calling from where?
Tedesco calling from Brother.
Okay. Wait for your question.
Okay, here is your question. Tell me, this is a true or false question, okay?
Yeah.
The Bible says Paul was a tent maker, true or false?
He breaking and getting you.
Paul was a tent maker. His occupation was tent making. True or false?
True.
Congratulations.
Is your name?
Yeah, they're picking that plan for all to do.
Can you, man?
Huh?
I think you can't find anybody to
Oh, Fides.
fill a picture.
Yeah.
The questions are tough.
Let's go. Yeah. Your number?
088
888
44
44
52.
52
Yeah.
52
90.
90. All right. Thank you. Talk to the next person. Good evening.
The question.
Thank you.
Bravi.
Okay, pay attention to the question.
Yeah, yeah, your question. Okay, so your question is a fill the blank. It's you are going to fill a blank.
Okay.
And it's taken from the book of James. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him what?
Wow. You know you love wisdom. Then you ask for.
No, go back. I know it's similar to it, but are you sure?
Okay, I maybe come back here, right?
All right.
You know you love wisdom. Please ask the Lord.
No. Well, that's the same thing because it's God. You have to. Thank you. I mean, you got it right. Acts of God. Just acts of God.
Your name? Edward.
Let you ask.
Your number
887.
887.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
RT
I thought you saying he's wrong.
0707.
You're right. You're right.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At the end of the concept is that the person should look up your guy.
Joe won now. So he calling your original name.
15.
Eh?
We got 15 names.
Okay, we got 15 winners now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we reached
Wow.
the
15. I think I wanted 2 person miss or something like that.
Yeah.
we reached the 20. We got a
20,
little bit.
that's all. One more.
Okay, let's take this one.
We have 5 more.
Livy?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Maru.
Hey.
Oh,
Maru, you
yo.
better answer the one. All right,
Huh?
Maru.
Yeah.
Here's your question. You ready? I want you to quote John 3:16 for me.
Oh my
Really?
really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She know it.
Hey.
You hear her?
Yeah. Maru.
Maru. Oh God.
Yeah, let's give it to Maru. Maru, congratulations. Yeah.
Look, they all are considering.
Maru, your number.
Maru that compromise here. We got a question about Maru.
You say 0.
Her team of support heavy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
75 19 35. So your name I should put there, Maru. Yeah? Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, your name calling from where? Welcome.
I'm Emmanuel calling from Brooklyn.
Okay, Emmanuel, wait for your question. Who going?
All right.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, this is my question to you. When Jesus was on the mountain, he gave and teaching his crowd, he used a word. He used the same word 8 times. All right. He began with the same word 8 times.
The question, I'm getting the question.
What is that word? When Jesus was on the mountain, he gave his disciple, he gave the crowd eight words. He used 8 words, but then that same word began with the same thing. The same thing. He didn't go. He used that word 8 times. You remember when Jesus was on the mountain?
No, on the mountain.
Yeah. He gave the crowd 8 teaching.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Same word.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, welcome to.
Bless it.
This is Roland.
Okay, Roland.
Roland.
Go ahead, my son. Yeah.
Okay. Roland, if you're listening, where did the Pharisees claim that Jesus got his powers from?
From the thing that Jesus got the power from demon or Mammon.
Of what? Called what?
They think Jesus got the power from the demon, from Satan.
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay. Good evening.
It's a very big word. It starts with a B.
Hello?
Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
I need to ask that question over.
Your name?
Chris Amos.
Okay, Chris Amos.
Mr.
Question.
Kia, you want to ask that question again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amos, if you're listening, they say, where did the Pharisees claim that Jesus got his power from?
Come again.
Jesus had power. He had the power to heal, to do X, Y, Z. The Pharisees claim that he got the power from where?
No less.
No lie.
All right. Good evening.
Really?
Yeah, welcome.
I'm Fode Matale, Fode Publish.
Okay, fully.
All right, for the Masale, Mr. Masale, here is your question. Give the name of the prophet who ran away from Jezebel.
I'm getting you, begin.
Give the name of the prophet who ran away from Jezebel, Queen Jezebel.
Prophet. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working with a woman, man. My brother, sorry, you missed him.
Oh man.
Okay, let's talk to the next person. Good evening.
That one, the line dropped. You ready?
Good evening.
Yeah.
Walk away from your monitor, my man. Yeah, walk away from your monitor, man.
All right, I'll far away now.
Your feedback is bad.
Yeah.
Good evening.
How are you?
We are good. Thanks for asking. Welcome to the platform. Your name?
Yeah, Steve Master.
You say Stevie?
Stephen Maxwell.
Okay.
The famous Stephen Maxwell.
Mr.
Are you ready
Maxwell.
for my question?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, Andre got a question? You have
Sure.
my question?
Yeah, I got a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll come back after you.
Mr. Maxwell,
Yes.
which of the disciples of Jesus did the rumor spread that he would not die?
The tribe of Jesus Christ. Hello?
What?
Come on, no, understand it.
What he said?
Hello?
Hello.
You can hear me?
You say what?
I did not hear the question.
What question
Oh,
you
no,
asking? Yeah, a question.
I said,
You call the question. Don't
You mind? Well, you answer your question. You know you didn't get it right, and you say you didn't hear a question.
which of the disciples of Jesus Christ that which of them they had this rumor that he would not die? Which of that disciples?
The disciple, the mother died.
The one that won't die.
That the one that won't die.
You know that question, man.
No, he didn't
Peter,
understand.
Peter.
Wrong.
Wrong.
They all that thing just a missing.
Okay. Good evening.
Well, I'm calling you for the second time.
Okay, Fode. Second time.
All right, Fode, here's my
Go
question.
ahead, Peabody.
Fode, here's my question. The letter B is for the Beatitudes. Complete this sentence. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be what?
They shall be pure in heart.
I'm not there, man.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We're saying though that the Peabody
I
newspaper.
tell you, man.
Oh, I was saying to
That caller is a complete atheist.
hey, they're yelling like you know the answer.
That's somebody who don't believe in God.
I'm like, this is a free
Okay.
benefit.
Good evening.
That was a giveaway to you, my brother.
Giveaway.
Giveaway. You need to leave on these political shows.
Yes, Dr. Peabody, Reverend Peabody, and my spiritual father, Papa Jim, coming to you.
Good evening, Kanem Mohammed.
Yeah, he's trying to soften the ground. Oh,
All right. Yeah, here's your question, Mohammed Kanem.
Oh, God.
Message. Let make it easy because the CEO, you want to bring proof.
Yeah, look at what no problem.
Okay, here is your question. Here is the question. It's an easy question. Name the first 4 books in the New Testament.
The first 4 books in the New Testament.
Yeah.
I give you Matthew.
Yeah.
I give you Luke.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I give you Mark. Matthew, Luke, Mark, and
Take your own time. Go in order. The first 4 books, they are usually referred to as the 4 synoptic gospels. So get given the name. Does it?
Luke, Mark.
You said Matthew, Mark. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and let me take Acts.
Oh. Let me ask the panel. You left out one.
Oh, no, he ain't got it. He wrong.
You gotta. He's supposed to know it.
He left out one. Then
Yeah, you just said name good 3 and miss 1. You
What do you mean? We are good. Your name?
no, you got it wrong.
wrong.
You got it wrong.
You missed it.
He
You
missed
miss
it.
it.
You went where the eyes ain't even close.
That different color. That different color.
Oh, different color.
I got a very good question, similar to Pastor Cummings' question.
Is there a guy and you have another new call on the line?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
okay.
is his name? Can you hear me?
Hello?
I get you.
Okay.
Okay. So the 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life, the 4 biblical accounts are called what?
I get you clear.
The 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called what?
Matthew, Mark, Joe, and Luke.
This is
It's called what? They
Yeah.
name it books. The answer just came few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Just few minutes. I just
When it comes called, you call it already. The 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life, they are called what?
I think that will be the last question. We hang around there. Let's see who's gonna catch it.
Wow.
No way.
No lie.
no.
Yeah, let's go to the next person. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome.
It's Matthew for the second time.
Yeah, Masale for the second time.
Mr. Kia, you want to go by the
Yeah.
question?
For the 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life, they are called what?
Holiness.
Yeah. One of y'all will have to go to Philadelphia or New Jersey, and one will come to Minnesota.
You said holiness?
That the people we have to have Bible study here, right here. No joke.
Y'all they started off good. They started
Yeah.
off good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's talk to this person. Good evening. We are good.
Yeah.
We can hear him.
Come on.
You say Peter?
Get him the same question.
Oh, Theophane.
Jimmy, listen to the question. The 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called what?
The 4 biblical of Jesus.
Yeah.
Children, you miss it, we'll carry you to River G or Maryland.
Yeah, I'll tell you that River G. You like,
No le?
Nice.
I will not make it simpler than that.
Oh, you smiling, my man. Wow. Good evening. Okay.
Tuesday,
go.
one more left, right? Or we done?
So that
No.
question, that question
How many left?
is the bomb for the deal.
Question.
It's a bomb.
How many questions?
How many left?
More.
Amma?
4.
Oh. Okay. All right.
So
Let me take one. And then
Yeah.
we'll do one. We'll come back to Mr. Kia. We'll do that bonus. And we'll take one from that.
Hello? Hello?
The person is low too, so very low.
Hello?
Tuesday, what's your time? Okay.
Yeah.
If you're coming for this, it's coming. If you don't pay for the second term.
Okay, second time.
Who's that? That Canon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Canon, here is your question. True or false? True or false? The Bible says that Judas Iscariot went to the temple and threw the 30 pieces of silver before the high priest and others. True or false?
I'm going to give you two.
Okay, congratulations.
Okay. C'est Kane?
Mohamed M. Kane.
Mohamed. Number
770
770
28
3028
41.
41. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome. Your name?
Dr. Peabody?
Okay, you ready for my question?
Emmanuel for the second time. Okay.
You ready for my question?
Yes.
Okay, here's my question. After fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, Jesus was tempted by the devil to test his loyalty to the Lord. How many times?
8
How much time? 3. Yep.
times.
You got it. You're right.
Okay. Emmanuel. Your number?
089
889
89
89
47
47
74.
74. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
All right.
4 times.
Oh, 45.
Okay, 40.
Four
Yeah.
times. 4 times.
40.
What?
40,
Yeah.
here is your question. Easy question, okay?
No,
Then you call him 4 times. 4 times. You said 4 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tucson is associated with Kia FM, while John the Baptist is associated with which river?
John the Baptist.
Was associated with which river?
Johnny River.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations, 40. Your number?
Yeah, but I'm going to
Yeah.
Also, you are giving all your first number?
0770. You don't have number?
The bonus question.
Yeah, we're coming to you, Mr. Kiera.
Okay, your number.
I can simplify it.
Yeah.
26
26
The
005.
man won. He said, "Come and give you my Google number."
All right. Hello?
Hello?
Your name, go ahead.
I'm almost going to do one more question, right?
I get one more right there.
Go ahead, Andrew. Andrew, asking that question. It inspired by now, then the dog.
Yeah, let's go.
So the question is, the 4 biblical books about Jesus' life are called what?
Please be again. I'm not getting you clear, please.
The 4 biblical accounts of the 4 biblical accounts about Jesus' life are called what?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
There you go.
Listen,
Which one in the state you want kind of a Bible study? You want to go to Jersey, to Dr. Peabody, or you want kind of Minnesota?
Well, I got time to teach you.
I think what's
You
good
may say,
there-
my dear, try again. Try again.
Let
Okay, let me-
Tucson to open one Bible study right now.
Yeah, teach one.
You listening?
Hello,
I want to guy last week. Where he did?
Hey, Jackson.
Chance William.
Okay.
William,
Question.
the question, the
The full gospel, don't hear here.
eh?
The full gospel.
You still getting it wrong.
Very wrong. I ain't for gospel. Ain't just
Ask
gospel.
your question.
No, go back. You missed already.
Go back, listen.
No, let me check. Wait, let
Hello.
the 4. Listen now. Listen. The
Okay,
4,
hello.
The 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called what?
The New Testament. Oh,
You see, I tell you, better.
I see one that the people are rejecting
Yes.
them.
I'll tell you.
All right. Good evening.
So nobody can get the question.
I tell you, man, it's simple.
Don't be
Very
too big.
But that
Okay.
other guy came close, but he
Of course,
Russian
but he got it all wrong.
yeah, he acted like he knew it too much.
Yes.
Susan, you got a caller?
Yeah.
Caller, if you're
Yeah,
listening.
you're posted waiting for the
Yeah,
question.
caller, if you're
Before waiting for
listening.
them, somebody got win that question today.
I know. If you are listening, the 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called what?
The ministry, the death, the resurrection.
Oh man, I don't know what kind of show we're doing. Is it that they are the biblical section we're doing here?
Okay.
Yeah, man, the bonus question, CEO.
Yeah, good question.
You
Sir.
always
we
say
gotta
we
go.
ask-
Y'all
ask
are,
that-
We gotta go. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Listen. The question is the 4 biblical books. Those 4 the books that were written about Jesus' life, they are called what?
The Synoptic Gospel.
The what?
The Synoptic Gospel.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, say your name.
Of the gospel. Finish.
Yeah, even said the first guy even said gospel, it would have been still
Yeah.
fun. But he's sitting down there acting like he know it.
Yeah, your
The
name.
other reader look like Google a good.
Yeah, your name. Why your number?
Yeah, he right now, what is another gospel? You not you know it.
I'll tell you.
775
976
976
443.
443. Okay, thank you, Robert.
Wow.
Okay, all the way there. Okay.
The line keep busting, guys, when it comes to the whole,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
The people look forward to it every Sunday.
Every
you
Sunday.
know.
We'll get it.
I mean, you know what? $5 can buy. $5 can buy one nice couple.
Yeah.
Most of the callers were new callers, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Alvaro,
I think they did great.
Two
though.
regular
They did very
ones
good.
were more than.
Yeah, they did very good.
So let's close it again.
I think the Labyrinth people tired listening to politics. Every little online platform talking about things that happen in Liberia, and it can't help them. Just stressing these people out every time. So they want to go somewhere and get a little relief from God. See, listening for things that they have no control over. But yeah, we can do our little closing now. If you're just call it a day and probably just see you next Sunday.
Well, it was a good day, gentlemen. Very, very good day. And Liberia is our country. I'm just disgusted with the president. As I was on the show, we're talking, I was getting a report that even the plane that the president fly, that whole arrangement was made by Sheikh. And because they had Sheikh leave, the president himself have to go on that plane and go on that trip, but it's sad. It's sad. But I hope Liberia, I don't know what Liberia will be like. By the time some of us say we're going back home, we don't know what our country will ever be to that, like other African countries that are rapidly developing and growing fast. I don't know. I just continue to feed for the young people. I know a lot of young children in that country who are educated. I mean, a lot of them came from Turkey, came from Cyprus, came from Rwanda. I met one young man in Liberia when I was there in May. He came from Rwanda, steady, very good degree, and no job, no opportunity.
Yeah.
LU is graduating thousands. Cottington is graduating, AMEU, and not a single other children can find a job. I don't know what the university do. I mean, I would one day want to just organize a career fair. And most of those schools connect with the different employers we have from a see, even if 5 or 6 students you can take every year from college to just prove something, because Most of the children there don't have an opportunity, and they will not get it anytime soon. They're not going to get it, which is very sad for our country. But great day, guys. Good to see everybody. See you, Chris. It was great hanging with you yesterday. We had a good time, and very good time. Very good. Next fellowship. You know, in the Greek, we call it colonier.
I know.
Reverend Cummings knows about that. We had a great colonier yesterday.
Oh man, he missed a lot yesterday.
Everywhere the Reverend went to, only the rare copy you could see him. I said, Reverend in the rare copy, he said iced tea.
Look,
Reverend said, well, you came to my party. I didn't buy iced tea. There's no iced tea in my house.
I had to fix my own iced tea, man.
I brought my own iced tea from my house.
I brought my own iced tea, my Lipton and mixed it with ice, and
yeah, but I just want to add on to Reverend Peabody as to what he was saying with respect to the number of graduates that get put out from the universities and other institutions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what we just discussed today, it's been a great show today, and we pray that the Liberian people will take a turn from there next week to make more calls on this. But well, what Dr. Peabody was saying, if you have year in, year out and have graduates coming out and nothing is doing, it becomes a biting for the leadership of the day and as to the manpower that has been trained to be absorbed. Here we are talking about the issue of the mining industry, the rubber industry, where government is now, after almost a century, trying to place a moratorium on the export of raw material as such. And not only that, but even in the mining sector. Now we are seeing that as much as that is an overdue initiative, we are saying to the government itself today that how will you not experience a difficulty to maintaining your manpower, to making sure that Liberian people are well taken care of, when there is no even revenue streams to keeping your citizens, up and well employed. You have a country that has not been able to work on even the power system in terms of keeping the economic wheels more active. Here in the US, you have people working 3 shifts, right? The morning shift, the afternoon shift, and overnight shift, meaning that the economy, it's on its wheels and running throughout, 24/7. But you have a government, that little unitary state Liberia, you have all of these economic sectors. But how do you turn the wheels of these economic sectors on a daily basis to see how best it can benefit the people? You have the population is just stagnant in terms of its qualification. You can't even absorb them, because how much can that one first shift even absorb all the people that have become educated? Where is the employment? Where is the investment sector? What is it doing to accommodate all of these people? So it's incumbent upon the government to look beyond, turn the wheels of those economic factors. Make sure to have that first shift, second shift through investment, even government sectors, so that the population that is sitting idle, very educated, can be absorbed. By the time you turn around, you will not believe what they can do in a day's time, just within 3 shifts and through the 1 month of period in terms of production. When you find your entire population well qualified, is being tuned in that direction for production, you will never believe to see the GDP as to how it comes about tomorrow. So it's incumbent upon that government to wake up from that quagmire year in, year out, that we have not been able to change things. We hope that today's discussion, we can all pick some little lesson from there as a government to cater into our own people. Thank you. It's been a great show, guys.
Thank you. Reverend, you want to say something?
Well, I want to say great show. And to the viewers and the listeners, thank you so much for your listening role. Thank you. We also encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well and Facebook. and share the broadcast always with your friends and family members. You know, the great good old book says that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord shall deliver him from them all. Psalm 34:19. I've not given up on Liberia. I believe Liberia will be great. I believe Liberia is a beacon, a light on top of the hill. But I often say to my people, whenever I preach or everywhere I go, I often say to people that what you read in the newspaper, whatever thing you read or you read before, take note, keep them, watch the players, and you'll see a real occurrence. Gentlemen, you all remember I said something earlier on. I said every time people protest in Liberia, or every time they stand up for something, the masses don't benefit from it. It's the head of those groups that usually benefit from the protests. This is a clear indication. I was just looking at the picture of the Vice President, William Pay. This is a clear manifestation of some of the things we've been talking for many years. We saw this in the case of Bishop Josiah K. Parr and the legislators. We saw this with Edwin Mervyn Snow and the representatives when Saboli, in an exclusive interview with me, admitted that he took $500, but then went to Truth FM and somersaulted that he never received money. This is a clear manifestation that people who claim they are prolific journalists and writers in the country, when Keith Juba was murdered, when the 17 young men were killed and their bodies disfigured, those big papers and news outlets never wrote. There is a saying that he who pays the piper play the tune. Before Kenneth Bestwick came to Liberia, it was Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. When the late Tom Kamau was around, he was a propagandist for Madam Sirleaf. So some of us, when we say things, it's based on facts. It's based on reoccurrence of issues in our country. The 16 billion, Philip raised the issue. The masses got in the street. When I corner Mr. Brown, will you go to court? With the 52nd take you to court? He told me, Gerard, I train you. Stand down. We will never go to court. Tomafala beat his chest that they were going to go to court. I raised the story. I still got the video. I still got videos. They never went to court. So I want to say to the Liberian people, the views expressed on Kia Radio are not the views of the management of this institution, but it's to throw enlightenment to many of you young people. Whenever you read, keep some stuff. That's why I often refer to people to go to my YouTube channel, see the amount of videos I'm putting out, just to enlighten you people. And I'm going to start putting out some audio tips of some of the people who in government and who were in government and the interviews with them, the things they said. But I pray to God that the Liberian people will wake up. God bless you all. CEO, thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Andrew Kier, my good friend and brother, Dr. Peabody. Thank you so much. But I don't think I can do PR for the vice president of the Ghana government job.
All right, guys, man.
All right,
Good
guys.
night,
I want to take up most of your time. We have exhausted almost every time that was allotted to us. Is almost, I think, 4:21. So we way past our time. Thank you. Next Sunday, see you same time, same station. Be blessed. Tuesday, go home safe. Talk to you guys. Bye.
See you guys. Have a good
Who's
night.
not riding a private plane tonight?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, folks, you've just listened to the conversation with the Vision Bearer. Thanks for staying with us. Join us next week, Sunday, for another fresh edition of the program, The Conversation with the Vision Bearer. Till then, stick still. Don't you go away.
Yeah. From my body,